it's Ria. Welcome to my channel all about self-love, positivity and mindset. If my videos resonate with you, please hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it a massive thumbs up. Let's get into this video. In this video, I'm going to give my 7 top tips on how to stop self-doubt and start whatever it is you're wanting to do, always wanted to do. The list goes on, honey. And I am far too familiar with this topic. So let's go. So tip number 1, you don't need to be perfect to start. You can just start. Now, we have this constant idea of perfection. You want to put all your ducks in a row, cross all your T's, dot all your I's. And like I said, honey, I'm all too familiar. I should have started a YouTube channel a million trillion years ago, but here we are today, making the step. But you don't need to be perfect. You are going to make mistakes, but just embrace them and just let go of the idea of perfection. Tip number 2, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust that you will do the best you can with what you have to keep it going, whether it is starting a YouTube channel, whether it is starting a fitness routine. Start with what you have and trust and believe that you will get to where you need to get to, as long as you just do that one step at a time and just keep going. Tip number 3, you need to embrace mistakes and embrace imperfections. And that is the best way you're going to grow. Again, back to tip number 1, you're not going to be perfect. And what is perfect anyway? Perfect in your eyes, but it's a way to stop yourself and have that continuous self-doubt. But if you embrace your mistakes, embrace your imperfection, you'll realize, and once you start getting going, like, what were you waiting for this whole time? What was I waiting for? We don't know. Tip number 4, I would say take the time to plan, especially if you are consumed with how perfect you want it to be, how you're, stopping yourselves in your tracks because of your self-doubt. Do take the time to plan, and also ease yourself that all you need to do is follow the plan step by step and you'll get to where you need to get to. Tip number 5, so cliched, but believe in yourself. You've probably heard that a million trillion times before. I know I have, and there are still moments, of course, being human, where you do let self-doubt consume you, but believe in yourself. And such a great tip is actually visualizing not what can go wrong, but what can go right. Can you imagine actually visualizing every single thing that you want to do, you want to accomplish, but the best case scenario? They say, like, when you worry, you're playing things in your head of like what can go wrong, but imagine playing in your head scenarios of how it can go right, and then instantly you'll feel more confident. Trust me. And moving on from that, step 6 is stop the negative self-talk and be kind to yourself. You need to really be kind to yourself, just as if your best friend, your sister, your brother, your mother, anyone that you love is going to plan to do something that you're doing. You'd probably not talk to them or explain how silly their idea is, or how stupid, or how that will never happen. And the negative self-talk just doesn't serve you. So be kind to yourself and stop the negative self-talk. And also think, if this was a loved one that I'm talking to, if a loved one came to me with this idea or wants to do this particular thing, what would I say to them? How would I say it to someone that I love? Let that sink in, and then you'll speak to yourself a lot differently. Tip number 7, and my final tip, is keep it simple. Why are you overcomplicating it, darling? Why? I do this all the time. So if you overcomplicate it, you're not the only one. You're not the first, you're not the last. Overcomplicating things, like, you want to start something new, you're putting all these steps in front of you to kind of almost like self-sabotage yourself. But just keep it simple. And even if you have to take it a step further and model someone who's already achieved what you want to achieve, or got the results that you have, and follow that plan to a T, and don't overcomplicate it. And sometimes as well, don't customize it to the point where you are going to probably be in analysis paralysis, which I find myself in all the time. So these tips are talking to myself. So yeah, that was a really short video on my 7 top tips to help with self-doubt. I hope these helped. I hope these resonated with you. Please leave a comment below on how you're getting on, if they helped in any way, and also if you have any top tips as well that I could try. But yeah, we're on this together. Take care, my honeys, and see you in my next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye.